Hey, it's Steve here. Welcome to my site. Just wanted to do a quick video, kind of about this whole situation. And, you know, it's kind of amazing. And just for a second, you see on the navigation bar some things that I shared. I wrote them some time ago. But, there was an experience I had in 2008 where I woke up from a coma. They woke me up to say goodbye to my family and to my kids, and they were all there. And behind a respirator, I couldn't speak. And, I heard my mom say, it's time to, wake up, son, it's time to say goodbye. Anyway, from that place, I was the guy behind that respirator looking at my kids, and I wanted to like rip that respirator out and tell them I loved them. And I tried, and they had to hold my arms down. And then I tried to write on a whiteboard. I couldn't write because my body was failing. And, I wrote chance, and then the doctor said, "You're asking what chance you have." I said yes. I shaked yes. He said, "I'll give you a 3% chance you'll live more than 12 hours." And I'll tell you that experience, you talk about it another time, but it's I could just tell you that when I came to that place, to the end of the road, to hear that, what came to my mind was, 3%. I can work with that because I just had this yearning, some way to get back to a relationship with my kids. And anyway, the point is that story's here, but most important is that we've been able to have a real relationship, and not a relationship where I'm trying to control their lives, but yet at the same time, through my example and mostly failing, it looks like failure. But I see now how my steps have, actually come to this point now where there is restoration in God's way, not in mine. And, it's just really, I'm just super grateful to be able to see it. So on this post, you're going to see a situation, I was faced with in 2010, just a couple of years after this happened. And, it was a Facebook post, and I was being, my son and his friend were really kind of challenging me. And, the point is, it could have gone to a really bad direction. I decided to just step back and live out the answer and do it for real. And because I needed the restoration, I thought it would just take a little bit of time, but, it really set me on a journey. And it was, I'm able then to now share some things that are coming that are really, simple, but yet powerful kinds of things that I think God's saying, in terms of reformation and honoring where we come from while looking forward to the future. So anyway, I'm looking forward to doing that. But this post might not make a whole lot of sense, but down through all this, you'll see, I'm putting the issues that Michael and my son are facing in their life, including me being out of their life for years. And just to kind of say, hey guys, you know what? We all have culture coming at us. And, in my case, it was the 60s and 70s. And, in their case, they had things coming at them like school shootings and, TMI culture that we're in today, even worse now. And, I've had conversations with my son, and he's concerned about, what kids are being taught and things like that. So it's not religious. It's just that we're, kind of heart to heart. So I saved that. I actually this has been on this blog for the last, I don't know, since 2013, I think, or something like that. So rather than share that with my kids, this is here, but I just wanted to live out the answer. And I just kind of felt like it all came back together. My son came in to move in with me, which is just, oh my gosh, ignited me, brought me back to life. And there's something about fathers and sons and fathers and daughters relating. And, I just can't say enough about how wealthy I am as a man to have that kind of relationship, that kind of, to where my kids, that we have, we're all adults. Anyway, obviously can't go into it all now, but I'm just super grateful. And I have a future and a hope now. I always have for my kids, However, not so much for myself because of all my physical situations, but I'm already experiencing healing in my heart condition. I'm energized, and I'm looking forward to the future. So anyway, if you're here, feel free to poke around. This is just kind of a chronological blog, my personal blog, of kind of some things that, make sense to me, may not make sense to a lot of other people. But anyway, blessings, enjoy, and God bless you. He's got this. God's got this.